Hello and welcome to Jock's Modelling Bench. This is my first venture into making videos and reviews on YouTube, so please bear with me. If you like what you see, please subscribe. It will help me out a lot and it will be very much greatly appreciated. So, on with my first review. It's the Airfix 172 Boeing B17G Fortress Mark III. It's the new 2025 launch. It was too old in 2016, but the decals are 2025 in paint scheme. There's cartograph decals, which in my opinion are the best. It's kit number A08018 Alpha. These are the two schemes available, and we'll get on with the actual unboxing and review. First of all, we have the decals, the instruction sheet. Fairly basic. You've got your normal assembly icon instructions there, and to start with, we're building up the cockpit as per pretty much what is the norm. More of the cockpit and bomb bay detail there. It looks quite intricate and detailed, which is a good thing. The Airfix have come a long way since I first started modelling with them. But that's the bomb bay and the bomb bay and the wing bases going together there. The rest of the cockpit, the rear, and the two halves being made up and ready to assemble. And the front of the cockpit, the bomb aimer's position, pilots there, the ball turret, which is quite cool. You can have either in or out, which is a nice little feature. And we put the two halves together along with the rudder, and then making up the wing assembly and engines. It's all pretty basic stuff. I wouldn't attempt this if I was a beginner. It's more for somebody who's got a few kits under their belt. So the wings are going together there, and then we're adding the wings to the fuselage. Then the tail pieces, and then we're going on to the engines, which look quite detailed, which is pretty cool, which is a good thing. I like a detailed engine. Got options there for the flaps open or closed. And then you've got the landing gear. And there's two options here. The RF is that, and A is the US Air Force version. You know, them up or down. And you have the bomb bay doors open or closed. And then the tail gun going in. And then the chin turret going in there. That's quite cool. And then all the side guns and all the glassware and other bits and pieces. There we go. And then finally the props. Okay. Decal sheets. Here we've got the stencils. Stencil markings for B. And the stencil markings for A. There's not a lot of stencils, so that's a good thing. I hate doing loads of stencils. It's one of my pet hates. And then we go on to the schemes. 774th Bomb Squadron, 463rd Bombardment Group. in Italy. So you've got your compass grey and your olive drab on top, the normal pretty much. And then this one is the Royal Air Force, well, Federated Malay States Squadron. In Norfolk, England, 1944, and the usual RAF, it's the brown and green on top and the black underneath. So, pretty cool. Then you've got the decal sheet, which is cartograph, which is pretty damn cool. I love cartograph, and as you can see there's not a lot of stencils, so, but they are tiny. Well, it is 172. But yeah, normal cartograph decals. Yeah. Get these bags open. Put them in the box. Always make sure that the bag is empty. There's nothing come off the sprues or is lying within the bag. Right, so first bag we'll do is the fuselage. There's some nice detail on here. It's all recessed panel lines. And quite an extensive detail inside there as well, which is nice. So pretty damn good as far as I'm concerned. First, the upper wings. Again, looking pretty good. I don't know if you can see that detail on there. Got some nice panel lines there. And the rub effect on the, I think that's a rudder. Pretty cool. And then we've got the lower wings with the exhaust aperture there. Well, I think it's the exhaust. If it's not, then please tell me in the comments. I'm always open to criticism or advice. So if you wish to leave any comments, please do so. So yeah, some nice panel lines there. They're not too deep. Pretty subtle. Good. And onto the tail assembly areas. Nice rub effect there on the ailerons, is it? And more little pieces there. So the ejector pin marks are pretty all out the way. And in no way going to be getting in the way. Right, the engine detail now. Looks pretty good, pretty crisp. No major issues there by the looks of things. Easy to separate from the sprue, especially the wire and loom bit there. And we go into the wheels. Nice tread marks, patterns on the wheels there. I don't know if you can see. All very good. This is a landing gear sprue. Again, nice and clean and crisp. Excellent. And this is the other wheel option for the RAF one. By the looks of things. Again, nice crisp detail. Awesome. And more of the prop and engine, and there's the exhaust there. Very nice. Some nice crisp detail on them. They'll weather up really nicely, they will. And, yeah, props looking good. Yeah, all in all, so far so good. Oh, see, look at the loose piece there. Don't know where that's come from. And we're on to the cockpit detail now. Interior. And turrets. All in all, quite cool. guns. Guns are a bit bland, but you know, unless you've built everything, you're not really going to see much of the guns. All good. And then the wing spars, Bombay doors. And if you want them open, you've got to cut that down the centre. And some wing braces there and that. All in all, quite cool. Yeah. And last but not least, the glassware. Again, always check the bag, make sure there's nothing in there. Really crisp, absolute crisp detail in there. Clear, really clear, nice and clear. I don't know if you can see that. Some nice crisp detail in there. So all in all, a rather lovely kit, and it should be an absolute joy to build. That's pretty much from it, from me. Like I said, this is my first review. I'm new to this sort of thing, so you'll have to bear with me. But I'm sure as more reviews get passed through this bench, then the better I'll get. But like I say, if you like what you see, and you know, please subscribe. It would be very greatly appreciated. I'll be doing more reviews as I go along. I've got a whole stash of models that I've got to review, and then in time I'll start building online as well, and I'll do, like, I'm in no way a professional modeler, but I have been modelling for a few years now. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and please take care. Thank you. Goodbye.